With the closed beta for Mirror's Edge Catalyst available, we got a chance to see if this reboot lives up to the surprisingly underrated game of 2008. The beta essentially lets you play out the first couple of hours of the game, where your character Faith is released from prison and carries out missions for the runners lurking in the city. There obviously isn't much to say about the story since I didn't experience the full game, though if this beta is a true representation of how the first few hours play out, I have to say that the characters and narrative was pretty dull. Let's hope there's more to it in the full release. The unique parkour system is what made the original Mirror's Edge so great, and this game feels almost identical in that regard. Faith can jump off objects, run along walls, and quickly take out enemies in a path. Runner's vision is back, where you can see objects highlighted in red that indicate the direction you should be heading, which is more needed this time around because of the open world environment. The major gripe I had with this beta was the incredibly clunky combat system. To defeat an enemy, you essentially keep tapping one button until they're down, occasionally having to sidestep to one direction to avoid being hit. Unlike the previous Mirror's Edge, you can't disarm enemies or even temporarily use their weapons against them. And after looking at the combat upgrade tree, there doesn't seem to be any options in doing so. Graphically, this game looks good, but nothing spectacular. Character animations flow nicely, which is especially noticeable when you're doing your insane parkour movements like jumping over fences only to roll on the ground for a soft landing. The rooftop settings have a nice architecture to them, and you could feel the height of their environments. There was some stuttering in the cutscenes and frame rate dips while playing, but I'm not going to judge that as this is still in beta form. The sound design has dramatically been improved upon, with Faith's footsteps having distinct noises depending on the terrain she's running on. The voice acting seems decent. I just hope Faith shows a lot more personality in the full game, as she sounded rather lifeless here. If this closed beta gave me any indication of Mirror's Edge Catalyst, it's that the parkour mechanics feel solid and the open world structure feels appropriate for this game. I can't really judge anything until the full release, though I will say that for a supposed reboot of the series, it still plays remarkably similar to the first game. It still doesn't discourage my excitement though, and I can't wait to pick this one up, unless it gets delayed yet again. Oh, come on!